Come in here, Kevin. I've said this before at talks that I've done, but I think it's becoming more and more relevant. My father's 93 years old, and he said to me a few years back, Brian, do you think people have changed? And what he then went on to was the fact that when he remembered back into his working life, he said, you know, you might have people who were actually quite poor, but when they went to work, they were whistling and humming and singing and chatting and laughing to colleagues. And he said, people are different. Have they changed? And I said to him, well, it's not a question that they've changed, it's they have been changed. And I think the thing which nice people have got to start thinking about now is that the bad people, doesn't mean to say that they're bad people are thick. On the contrary, a lot of very bad people are highly intelligent, and they spend their time analysing society and people to see how they can get one over on us and what they can do. And if I just come back to this little table again, I'm pushing this book, but there's some incredible things. So this is what this Soviet defector, I've got his name here, Thomas Schumann was the original person. So the plan says it was a national destabilization plan of the KGB, GRU, based on Soviet defector intelligence. I'm just going to read some of the phrases and some of the things it's talking about. It says, so we're going back here, we're looking early 80s when this particular plan came to light. But it said that religion was going to be politicised, it was going to be made commercial, happy-clappy, there was going to be an ignorance of scripture, empty ritual. It predicted that women would become priests, and they were going to implement racism inside the church. Education was going to become permissive and just deal in relativities rather than facts and skills. Media, there was to be a monopolisation of news and comment, manipulation of information and thought, constant criticism and discrediting of the institutions. I'll just give you a couple more. Law and order was to become legislated, imposed, inconsistent, with an unwarranted bias in favour of the offender, and victims are to be victimised. That's pretty vicious. If we have a look at families, marriage is to be destroyed, and personally I think this is what the whole drive for gay marriage is about. I think that at the moment the gays in this country and America are being used, but they simply don't realise what's being done to them. But so for family and society, foster, break down, destroy marriage. And especially for Louise here, because the next one is health. It says that basically there's going to be a promotion of junk food, drugs, state-provided conditional health care, mass sports, mixing of races, elevation of racism to a Hitlerian level, promotion of diversity, degradation of breeding, and then the debate, and I think this is brilliant, is going to be genetics versus environment.
Wow.
So this book is so fantastic because the man who's done the analysis on it is unbelievably detailed, and he said watch out, because what is really coming with the European Union is a rebuild. It's not communism, it's not fascism, it's a blend called communitarianism.
The book is called The European Union Collective.
I must have a look at that one, but that is